Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, I have a Blu-ray update. It's becoming a thing. This is like seriously becoming a thing of anyways, I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard is events are bringing you closer. It is inevitable. Ooh. Something's inevitable. Let me go ahead and pull cards. Something is inevitable. Whatever it is, it's inevitable. Oh, okay. If you want to just randomly fall out the deck like that. Oh, 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 Lord. Ah, good God. Why couldn't I reach that? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I almost hurt myself. All right. Here we go. Last two. Oh, I still have my glasses on. I just came back from a junk food run. Natural junk food, but still junk food. Yeah. Here goes. Ergo. I gotta make this fast because my husband is making me more pizza. Grain-free pizza, grain-free, cow dairy free. It's so good. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Final deck that I'm gonna be pulling from. Do you guys feel that energy? It's an interesting energy right now. It's almost like, I don't know, it's familiar for some reason. Anyways, carrying along, moving right along. Yeah, no, seriously, it feels like a familiar energy. I don't know why. Okay, we're really ready now. Okay. Blu-ray update. Events are bringing you closer. It is inevitable. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. The energy is increasing. What is that? Is someone doing that intentionally? Okay, it's okay. So manifestation, something's being manifested. Something is coming into fruition, and it's definitely, hi Fanny. It's definitely this thing of just something is being brought forth. Whatever it is that's being brought forth, it's important. Importante. Now, the goddess is in reverse, the feminine is in reverse. She's trying to backpedal. Is me? I know mofos ain't trying to say I backpedal. I never backpedal. I'm always full steam ahead. But I heard she's trying to backpedal. Oh, I'm you guys, I'm such a pushover. That's what it is. I'm such a pushover. Someone hurt my feelings severely, and then I've like spent the whole day like, oh my God, I can feel them hurting. Stop it. Stop it. I won't backpedal. I stand by what I said. Because what I said was the truth. I stand by what I said. You know, I watched this really beautiful video, and this guy was like, you can be truthful and not be hurtful when you deliver the truth. And part of being truthful but not hurtful is knowing when the truth needs to be delivered, right? He gave the example of his friend invited him to watch her performance. She was doing a play or something like that. And he was watching it and he was like, this was the most horrible play he has ever seen. And when the play was done, she came out and she was still in her makeup and her wardrobe, her costume, and she was so excited. And she was like, how did you like it? And he said he told her the truth. These are aspects of the truth, but he did not talk about his opinion of the play. He kind of side skirted it. And instead of saying how it was the worst play he's ever seen, um, he let her know the truth that he loved watching her do what she does and watching her enjoy doing what makes her feel happy and all of these really beautiful things. And that made her very happy. And so the next day, when her high of having finished the performance was done, he asked her, do you want me to share my opinion about the play? Do you still want to hear it? And she said yes. And it was at that point he was able to give her the other component of truth that she was asking for the night before, but it was inappropriate then, right? So it's kind of this thing of knowing when the truth in its totality is appropriate and knowing when only components of the truth are what is needed in that moment and the other aspects need to wait until a more appropriate time. So I don't know why I shared that, but the feminine is in reverse. She's upside down about some of the things that have been happening. And it's almost like this sense of there's a super intense energy. Um, it's not a bad energy. It's not a bad energy. Um, it's just a very specific, very pronounced, intense, almost like this wondering, can you feel me? Maybe it's Mr. E. Buenos noches, Señor E. Buenos noches. Okay, so balance is going to be restored. There was something that became unbalanced, maybe a little bit unhinged. Maybe, who knows? Events are bringing you closer, it's inevitable. I think maybe someone is becoming somewhat unhinged. Ooh, at the thought of you. Like in a good way, bad way? What do you mean unhinged? They're trying so hard to keep some secret. I don't know what it is. They're trying so hard, whoever this is for you, is trying so hard to keep secret whatever it is that this energy is kind of, again, it's not a bad energy though. Someone's worried that I'll know they're watching me. It's okay. Quite a few people watch. It's all right. I'm not going to try and figure out who you are. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But there's some secret that's being kept. And the idea of keeping this secret has more to do with kind of like a worry of how you'll receive their attention. Like when you become aware of the attention that's been placed upon you, the way you're being observed, um, they're very, very sensitive to the way you receive that. There's a concern that you will receive that in such a way that is offensive to you. And they don't want to offend you. So it's almost like they're trying to keep things um, hidden, concealed still. It's because they don't know if you're right side up or upside down or how you're going to see whatever this is. I don't necessarily feel like they're being secretive. I feel like there's this observation that's occurring. It's probably been occurring for some time. Well, you have a watcher. This is someone who regularly watches you. That's the sense that I get from the cards. This is a person who regularly watches you, keeps tabs. Um, Usually I don't like that, but with this, it's kind of like I don't sense any malignancies. I don't sense any malicious intent. It doesn't feel like a stalker. Stalkers are just so disgusting. Let me just say. I don't feel like it's a stalker though, because it's someone who honors your boundaries. They're maintaining those boundaries for you. It's almost like you grew a hedge of bushes. Um, you grew this hedge, right? And that's the boundary line. That's you've decided that's how you are going to mark the end of your boundaries, the outermost perimeter of your space. And it's almost like they take it upon themselves to trim that hedge, just to keep it nice and clean looking and just very beautiful for your enjoyment, for your aesthetics, you know? So it feels like this is someone that really respects your energy, your space. They really value, place a lot of emphasis on how you might perceive their actions and their presence. I feel that. I feel that. It's almost like this welling up of energy in the high heart space, this energy that's like, oh my God, she gets it. She gets it. Um, of course I get it. This is not someone that's a bad person. This is not someone that is a bad person. This person is probably somewhat on the introverted side. There's like it feels like how I feel when I don't know how someone will receive me, and so I just kind of stay quiet and off to the side, kind of in the back somewhere, which I do that every day. Outside of the live streams, that's what I do every day. Um, it feels like that, where I just want to be as out of the way and unobtrusive as possible. Um, I don't want to disrupt anything. I don't want to bother anything. That's just kind of how I am naturally as a person. It feels like that. Like they don't want to risk you sensing their energy and feeling as though they don't want to risk you feeling as though they're being disruptive. It's just such a high degree of respect that this person has for you. It's actually pretty beautiful. This is beautiful. It's very admirable. Why are you asking me that? Marlene goes, do you like it? Why are you asking me that? That's an odd question. She goes, she felt the shift in it. I don't know. That's an odd question. Anyways, ancestors, remembrance. This is a period where I think many people are really tapping into some of their ancestral history, becoming very curious about information of the peoples that they come from, right? Um, it's also this sense of like previous lives are trying to make themselves known. Um, previous life connections also might be trying to make themselves known. It'd be a really good idea for you to be very, very perceptive. Just observe from a neutral space. You don't have to be like, you know, just observe. You don't have to have any um, solid opinions about anything right now. Just observe. Um, oh, that's sweet. I love that. I saw my neighbor while she was walking her dog looking at me through my window when I was doing yoga last night, and somehow it wasn't creepy. She's a sweetheart. I used to have this neighbor who's a guy. He lived at the end of the street, and he became really, really cool with my husband. And the way the windows are, like our kitchen window faced the driveway, and he has to walk past our driveway to get to his house. And not only would he look in through the window, especially for eating, he would knock on the window and try and have conversations with us. And I was like, Jax, bruh, do you want to come in the house? Yeah. So he was cool. He was cool. Some people, some people, their actions, when you describe it without any context of the person they are, it sounds creepy. It sounds like a weird infringement of your space. But then there's people who, once you take into consideration their character, their integrity, none of that is creepy. None of that is creepy. I used to be a photographer, fashion, editorial, avant garde. Those were the types of photographs I would take. And when I would get bookings for portfolio work, bookings from print work, things like that, I obviously would be working with models, right? Agency models. And I would be making all these different jokes and then no one would get offended. And as a matter of fact, people would get so comfortable with me that oftentimes it's not a big deal. Yeah, no, they would totally have me do their makeup and hair because I would do that as well. I was kind of just like a jack of all trades. I would do their makeup and hair with them to just completely, they'd just be in their underwear. The bottom underwear, nothing on top. And I'd be like, are you sure you want to cover up? And they're like, no, it's okay. I feel comfortable. And to me, it wasn't creepy. They weren't creeped out by me. I mean, I have my own boobs. So it's no biggie. When you take someone's character, who they are, into consideration for different types of circumstance, the creepy factor does not factor in. It's when someone's a creep that the creepy factor factors in. And I share this because whatever this energy is, it's not a creepy person. It's not someone who feels disgusting to me. I'm highly sensitive to disgusting people. There are disgusting people in this world. I'm not even going to mince words. There are absolutely vile people in this world. It's true. It's a reality. And when you're faced with someone who is vile, even though they're presenting themselves in a way that seems benign, you have to listen to the energy more than the fakery. Because the vile ones have a tendency to have a highly developed ability to conceal their disgusting truth. You got to listen to that intuitive urge. So something's being initiated. Something's being initiated. So I just looked at this card and suddenly I get this message of everything they look at reminds them of you. I don't know who this is. I don't know if it's like a relative of yours or maybe it's like an old friend, a former friend, maybe it's an ex. Um it feels more personal than a business contact. It feels more personal than that. But it feels like they're kind of a step removed from a romantic, like a current romance. Uh, Maybe at one point you were romantic and it's been so long since you've interacted that the romantic aspect has kind of faded. I don't know. But whoever this is for you, and I want to remind you, this is a general reading. So use discernment before you apply anything I say to your personal circumstance. Okay. I always want to keep you safe. Um, this is not someone who's going to harm you. And don't try and force this description on a person. You either know with a deep resonance in your entire chest that I'm talking about your person, or it's not them. And that's that. There's no like kind of sort of is she talking about? No. If you're not immediately like, oh my God, she's totally talking about my person. It's not about them then. Always err on the side of caution, okay? So there is no more winter. This is a situation that was put on ice for quite a bit, and it's being allowed to thaw out. It's being allowed to kind of go through whatever the motions that it needs to go through in order for this to be resolved. Resolution is coming for whoever needed it. One of the events that's bringing you closer to, I don't know what, uh, it's a resolution. You're being brought closer to a resolution for some type of circumstance in your life. There's a resolution that's coming. Okay. Um, high priest, high priestess responsibility. It's in reverse. And the sense that I get is they don't even care whose fault it was at this point. So this is someone you had some type of conflict with. I would assume you've had conflict with this person because if they don't even care whose fault it is anymore, who started it or whatever, it's someone that you've had interactions with. You had some type of falling out to some degree. I don't know how intense the falling out was. Maybe it was a drifting apart. Maybe it was a conscious decision to walk away. It's almost like this consideration of, ooh, I get the sense that this is someone who's beginning or has been actively in the process of recognizing the way interference was stacked against you. Ooh, were people talking caca about you? I'm telling you. Y'all, if you're going to say something behind someone's back, you better have the courage to say it to their face. That is just some. If you're going to say something behind someone's back, you better say it to their face as well. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. That's cowardly. It's ugly. It's unattractive. It's ugly. It's not just disrespectful to the person you're doing that to. You're disrespecting yourself. You're painting yourself as a horrible person. If you got something to say, you should say it to the person first. And if someone asks your opinion, yeah, then go ahead. But I'm not going to go around like, hey, have you heard about so and so? No, no, my opinions are my own. Well, unless you want to engage me in conversation, at which point I'll decide for myself if I want to participate in the conversation. But yeah, don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. So I'm totally triggered at this point. I'm totally triggered at this point. Someone was talking caca about you to another person because why? Because why? That's what I want to know. Tell me. Tell me. Are you jealous? Is that what it is? You're talking caca about one of my people because why? Because you see they're amazing, because you see their greatness, because you know that you're not them and can never be them. What is it? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what it is. I'm just saying. I'm sensitive about my community. Don't you talk caca about my community. So someone was talking caca about you. Mhm. Several, that's the sense that I get. Several were talking caca about you. And they were just like, wah, 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 wah. These heifer gooses, these heifer geese. I don't know. They didn't have a big, bold vision. They're basic. Leave them be. Leave them to their basic antics. This is basic BZ bottom boo type caca. Oh, apparently not. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Ooh. Oh. That made my ears ring so loud. Um, that's what I'm talking about. I'm that type of homie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Defend to the end the worthwhile. Oh my gosh. The sense that I get is whoever this person is, who others were talking caca about you to them to try and like skew whatever. I don't know what happened, but they got real mad. They got big mad and they stood up for you. That's hot. They stood up for you. Mm, mm. You know, raptors eat hens. Love you, Kitty Claw. Kitty Claw says silly hens. Raptors eat hens. Yep. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, no. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They got you, boo. They got you. They absolutely got you. Dang, my pizza's done. Let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. They got you. They totally were like, no, I'm done. I'm done listening to you. I'm done hearing the nonsensical drama. You don't even know this person. I'm saying hot. That's hot. So, visions of life beyond death, they're no longer willing to stay in that space of feeling unalive, feeling as though they're slowly decomposing in your absence, right? This is someone who cares very deeply about you, very, very deeply about you. Heaven sent in reverse. So, oh, good God. What is it? Is your person a Scorpio? Okay, some of the things that I learned in life as someone who doesn't know much about zodiac signs. There are a couple signs, maybe 2 signs that you really don't make them mad. Don't make them mad. Don't betray them, don't mess with them. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't do petty things. Don't do that. The first one is an Aquarius. They'll make you cry. And they won't even laugh. They're not even entertained because you're just so basic. Just don't. Some of my most important people in life are Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius cusp. You don't want none of this. I tell you right now, you don't want none of this. You just don't. And the other one is a Scorpio because they take things to a whole nother level. They just, yeah. To see a Scorpio and an Aquarius go at it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like me being a cusp baby, and then I had this very highly toxic uh, Scorpion woman try and come after me, thinking because all she knows is I'm Piscean. No, honey. No, honey. You didn't even factor in my moon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, a Scorpio and Aquarius, you don't don't do nothing to those two. It's not worth it. This this right here is absolutely pissed off scorpion energy. I don't know why I don't know why it's funny, but I like it. I like it. 'Cause it's like someone about to learn. Someone about to learn. I'm saying. Um, hey, hey, they're factoring in learning disabilities. They gonna teach them real good. I I can't say I feel bad for them. Card number 39, free from judgment, free to love. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know how I missed this. They went into full like stinger mode. I'm saying they went into full stinger mode because they were sticking up for you, because they want to liberate themselves to be able to love you openly. Damn, what kind of Romeo and Juliet stuff's happening here? Oh, my pizza is waiting for me. Oh my God, this is getting good. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, but it's in reverse. They're not going to chill out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. This is good shit. This is better than anything I could watch on Netflix. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh. They're fighting for you. The only softness they have is towards you at this point. Damn. But you're worth it, boo. Stop. You're worth it. Let them fight for you. I'm saying. They're trying to consciously connect with you. Ooh. I gotta see what happens. Okay, I gotta see what happens. Ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Their compassion is gone. They're not going to be, like peddling some type of false hope to whoever it is that created division. They don't give an F at this point. This goes beyond the earthly existence. They are out of patience. Ooh, I'm saying they don't care about how their words and their actions affect the self-worth of the very people who created this issue for them in the first place. I'm saying, go be mad. Do the dang thing. Do it. Don't hurt people though, not on purpose. When you got to speak the truth, you got to speak the truth. And if they don't want to hear the truth, that's one thing. But when you use the truth to intentionally hurt someone, that's another. Don't be that. Don't be that. That's not cute. All the other stuff is hot. That's not cute. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Try not to, unless you need to. I'll let you decide that. So timeout. They're done. They're done. They're done waiting around and hoping that people will respect their decisions, will respect their needs, their plans. They're done. Hmm. It reminds me of that girl that has Tourette's. You're done. You're done. That's one of her ticks. I love it. It cracks me up whenever she does it. But I feel bad because she must be exhausted from all of those ticks when she has a flare up. But yeah, she says, "You're done." Whoever this is for you, they're restoring the balance. That's their goal, to make right whatever was made wrong. They're not going to change their mind on this. They're not going to try and turn this into something else. They're done trying to spin this story in order to fit their ego. Like, their ego is the last thing they're concerned about. They're just trying to find a way to be able to kind of like be allowed in your presence, so that they can show you, they can prove to you that, you know what, I really regret how everything went down. I want to make it up to you. I want to show you what I feel you deserve, what you are worth, how I see you, the way I value you, all of these really beautiful things. Is this like a romantic thing for you guys? I'm saying this might be a keeper. This might be a keeper. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Or not. It might be a keeper friend. Who knows? Who knows? It's up to you. But I'm all for this. This is like ultimate Piscean love story. Don't listen to me. I'm low on in glucose, so don't listen to me. All right. Uh-huh. Ooh. They're letting go of all of the different distortions and different skins they've worn. They've outgrown so many different versions of themselves. Or maybe you have, right? Reborn from shadow, no longer afraid to come out of the spaces that once confined them as they were growing. This period of gestation is done. They are rising in their awareness of whatever it is, right? They're rising in their awareness. You got to make sure that whatever this is, you use your discernment. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that that's very, very clear. You have to use your discernment, okay? Abundance. I feel like this is an individual who can help you grow in your abundance of knowledge, abundance of experience, and abundance of healing, maybe even in your financial abundance. Who knows? I feel as though this might be someone who has um, components of learning and growth that you need to get to the next part of your journey, the next part of your life. Use your intuition, listen to your intuition. It's guiding you as to who to go towards and who this is not about. You're being told exactly who this is for you, if this is even for you. Flow sigil. So there's no flow. There's no flow like right now because it's almost like this person is trying to swim upstream. They're trying to swim back to you, right? Because it's a fish and it's upside down. So I look at it and it's like it's swimming back to me, right? It's trying. It's trying. It's trying. And I look at this card, past life return, it's in reverse. This is someone who doesn't want to just have the memories of the past with you. They want to have the present and the future as well. Oh my God. Okay. Bring food. I must be fed. I'm serious. This is not someone who is content with whatever was the past. They want the present and the future as well. And in what capacity, I don't know. I don't know. Um, Marlene. Marlene says, "Do you not know or do you not want to know?" Both. None of this is my business, girlfriend. None of this is my business. Okay? People need privacy. So I'm not going to be digging in your guys' business. That's your business. So shadow work. You need to do a lot of digging because there's a lot of power hidden away in your shadows. And this, whatever this is, it's going to trigger you to want to dig. Oh my God. This man. He just really like knows the way to my heart. I'm saying. I gotta go. He has my full attention. This man knows how to get my attention. Okay, build up sigil. You're building up the tension, and then there's going to be this exquisite release. There, I said it. The tension that's building is this like push and pull, because you don't know what their intention is. They don't know how, you can, I don't know. There's a push and pull, push and pull. It's building tension. And, with that, uh, you know, I mean, the tension is really contingent. That buildup is really contingent on how much you're going to fight this. It is a hard, very hard thing to kind of. I don't feel like you need to be super easy to access either, though. Right? So go with your intuition. You're going to know when it's time to allow yourself to be accessible. And until then, until you get that personal message from your soul to allow yourself to be accessible, you just leave it as it is. Let it continue to build, let it continue to do whatever it is it's doing. You're going to grow from this. You've already been growing from this, right? She says sexual tension. Forget the food. I was going to say something, and my husband's been coaching me. He's been gently coaching me about what is appropriate for me to say on a live stream and what is not. Like the other day, he was telling me that I cannot go on a public live stream and be like, old man fetish. Because, I've successfully stressed him to the degree that he now has white hairs, and I like it. And I look at that and I'm like, old man fetish. And he said, I can't say that because that's inappropriate. And I don't understand why. It's true. I'm considering canceling his access to a gym. He's just getting too like it's irresistible. I told him, like, I'm going to cancel your membership. It's too much. I can't take anymore. It's too much. It's too much. He's beyond handsome. I'm just saying. And he just cracks up because whenever I'm in the same room as him, immediately my hands just go to his chest. And he'll be talking and I'll just like on his chest. Yeah, I think it's making him uncomfortable. I don't care. Stop working out then. It's that simple. You want me to stop sexualizing you every single time I'm around you? Stop working out. I'm just saying, okay, you guys, I gotta go. He's waiting for me. Him and his pecs are waiting for me with pizza. And I'm going to ask him to flex his pec one at a time while I eat my pizza. Dinner and a show. What? Date night. Gotta go. Love you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Yeah, no, he's too much. It's too much. Old man fetish. I did this fat tattoo across his chest, literally from deltoid to deltoid, the whole length of his sternum. He has to stop working out. This is not going to end well. He has to stop working out is the thing. I'm going to start sabotaging chest day. I'm going to start sabotaging chest day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go. Whenever he does chest day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give myself a fat wedgie, and I'm going to start doing deadlifts in front of him. I'm going to do deadlifts while I look him in the eyes from the mirror. I'ma wiggle it a little bit. I'm saying. I'm saying. And then on top of that, because he's gonna look at me from the mirror too, I'm gonna also wear a plunging V-neck. Two can play at this game. Two can play at this game. I will also do hip thrusts. I gotta go, you guys. I'm giving all my plans away. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.